More than 100 years ago, a kind of giant suddenly appeared on Earth. People called them Titans. Some Titans have special traits and abilities, while some are just hungry for human flesh. The Titans devoured most of humanity and decimated civilization. In order to protect themselves, the survivors built 3 massive concentric walls. In the busy town of Monzon, a young man named Armin hears from his father that his friend, Aaron, got fired from his job again. Armin is a genius young man who can make devices out of scraps. He tells his parents that he will go see Aaron. On the way, Armin picks up Mikasa, another friend of his and Aaron's. Together, they go to the hill where the 3 of them usually hang out. There, they found Aaron standing on a dud bomb. Armin and Mikasa ask Aaron about his last job, but instead of answering, Aaron asks them if they are contented with their lives inside the wall, because he is not. Aaron kicks the bomb, comparing himself to it as it stuck to the ground, just like he is stuck inside the wall. As the dirt falls on the bomb, Mikasa and Armin notice the drawing in the bomb. The 3 of them are surprised that oceans do exist outside the wall. Seeing a bird flying in the sky, Mikasa wonders if the bird has ever seen the ocean. Asking if she wants to see the ocean, Aaron leads Mikasa and Armin to sneak past the guards guarding the wall. Mikasa in awe, saying that she had never been this close to the wall before. Mikasa suddenly sneezes because she is cold. Aaron then gives her his scarf. He is about to continue when Mikasa and Armin stop him. Mikasa says she doesn't want to go now, while Armin is scared of the Titans outside the wall. But Aaron doesn't believe in Titans, saying that no one has ever seen one for over a century. Rather, he thinks that the other side of the wall is a paradise. Unfortunately, the soldiers spot them and try to catch them. Aaron tries to fight back, but Captain Suda stopped them. Ordering his men to leave, Captain Suda tells the 3 friends that he has also tried to escape when he was a kid, but he got caught as well. He then reveals that other people are also starting to feel discontented by just living inside the wall. That is why they are forming a scout regiment. They will finally start to scout outside the wall. Captain Suda promises that once they find a new land, they can finally live freely. All of a sudden, the ground starts to rumble. Aaron notices that the wall is shaking and the force is coming outside. To their surprise, a colossal titan appears. A colossal titan is a type of titan that is taller than the walls and has very hot steam coming out of its body. It kicks the wall repeatedly until it finally made a hole. Aaron, Armin, and Mikasa immediately hide, while Captain Suda prepares the garrison to fight the Titans. After the colossal titan disappeared, Titans of different sizes start coming inside the wall. After 100 years, the wall that protected humanity has been breached. The garrison fires cannons at them, but it does not affect the Titans. Unfortunately for the soldiers, the Titans have fast regeneration abilities. The soldiers freeze in terror as the Titans eat them one by one. Aaron, Mikasa, and Armin immediately run back to town. Armin goes to check on his parents, while Aaron and Mikasa find a place to hide. The Titans also reach the town and start wreaking havoc and eating people. Aaron sees that one of the Titans got Armin's father. After a while, Aaron spots a house where they can hide. However, there are too many people trying to get inside the house. Mikasa then notices a woman with a baby almost getting overrun by people panicking. Aaron gets to the woman and helps her get up, but they accidentally left her baby on the ground. Mikasa hurriedly gets to the baby and protects it. The wave of people pushes Aaron inside the house, separating him from Mikasa. Inside, Aaron notices that there are still spaces for some people to shelter in, but the others don't want to open the door anymore. Aaron forces his way to the door and tries to open it. He is stopped by the others. Aaron helplessly watches a smiling titan stares down Mikasa and the baby. A shockwave causes Aaron to fall backward. Afterward, he immediately goes outside but finds no one. Fortunately for him, he manages to get out just in time before the Titans devour the people inside the house. Weakened by what he had just experienced, Aaron limps his way around the town. The scene changes 2 years after the breaching incident. Aaron and Armin are now part of the Survey Corps, the military division that is constantly in confrontation against the Titans. Commander Kubal, the director of the military forces, explains the aftermath of the attack that happened 2 years ago. The survivors of the outer wall are forced to abandon the agricultural zone and go to the middle wall, the commercial zone, for refugee. Because of the loss of farmlands, along with the horde of refugees, food shortage is becoming a problem. According to Commander Kubal, to reclaim the farmlands, they have to restore the broken wall, and the Survey Corps are trained for this specific mission. He then calls on the weapon squad leader, Hans. Stepping onto the stage, Hans shows the squad the omnidirectional mobility gear, also known as ODM gear. At the Omotomachi transit point, they will join the recon team led by Captain Shikishima, and with the ODM gear, Hans is confident that victory will be on their hands. Before ending their briefing, Commander Kubal reminds the Survey Corps that they must dedicate their hearts to the mission. As the sun sets, Eren watches as the member of the Survey Corps bid their goodbyes to their families. But unlike the others, no one will wait for them or Armin to come home. It turns out that during the attack, both of Armin's parents died. At dinner, Eren and Armin see Captain Suda, who is just now a volunteer in the Survey Corps. The old captain is so happy to see them. Suda looks for Mikasa, and the two men cannot answer directly. Eren still blames himself for what happened. To have his revenge on the Titans, he joined the Survey Corps. Later, while eating, Armin explains the mission to Sasha and Hyana. According to him, to cover up the hole, they will detonate a bomb at the top of the wall. Then, the debris will fall to cover the hole. Afterward, they will exterminate the remaining Titans inside the wall. A man named Jean butts in and tells them that it will be hard to accomplish the mission. He goes on to rant about their squad, saying that they're just a bunch of people who are just going to die anyway. A woman named Lil gets triggered by Jean's words and cries. Her boyfriend, Fukushi, consoles her and promises her that he will protect her. Armin says that Jean is just afraid of the Titans. Pissed, he tries to assault Armin when Eren suddenly butts in, asking if the Titans have nipples. Unable to answer, Eren mocks Jean for talking big, even if he had never seen one Titan at all. Eren calls Jean a spoiled brat, and this pisses him off more. They are about to fight when they are stopped by squad leader Hans. However, after squad leader Hans leaves, Jean ridicules Eren for leaving Mikasa when he saw a Titan. This agitates Eren and tries to attack Jean, but he's picked up by a man named Sanagi, while Jean is stopped by the other scouts. A little later, as the Survey Corps heads out to Omotomachi, squad leader Hans and another captain give them some reminders. They note that although the Titans sleep at night, they are still very sensitive to human voices. Therefore, they must stay quiet at all costs. While traveling, Sanagi talks about what he calls the goddess at Omotomachi. It is said that there is a Titan-slaying woman who works under Captain Shikishima. Jean remarks that she is more of a grim reaper than a goddess. After some time, the scouts stop for a while to check the premises. While scouting, Sasha's stomach growls and Armin gives her potatoes. On the other hand, Hyana hears a voice of a baby from the distance. She goes to check it alone. Eren follows her, and they search the building together. Hearing a baby crying, they search further, and to their horror, they find the baby Titan. Eren drags Hyana out of the building as the baby Titan throws a tantrum. The baby Titan's cry alerted the other Titans in the area. Other scouts start to panic and make noise. The captain tells them to calm down, not knowing that a Titan is already behind him. The Titan then suddenly grabs the captain. At the same time, Eren and Hyana are running back to the group because they are being chased by a Titan. Commander Kubal orders them to move out, leaving the scouts behind. Squad leader Hans orders them to use the ODM gear to meet them on the tall buildings. While running for their lives, Armin trips down. A Titan is fast approaching when Sanagi grabs the Titan's arm and throws it around. Meanwhile, the famous Captain Shikishima and the Titan-slaying woman get ready for battle. Going back to the scouts, they are nearing Omotomachi when they are cornered by the Titans. Eren then recalls their class with squad leader Hans on how to take down a Titan. Contrary to the belief that they are immortal, there is actually a way to kill them, and that is if they manage to severely damage the nape of a Titan using an ODM gear. Then, Captain Shikishimi appears and kills the Titan in front of them. Another Titan appears, but it is easily killed by the goddess of Omotomachi, Mikasa. Eren and Armin are surprised to see her alive. But Mikasa didn't bother to look at them and immediately leaves with Captain Shikishima. The scene changes to the scouts settling in a building where they treat the wounded and attend to the fallen soldiers. At the other part of the building, Commander Kubal commends Captain Shikishima for guarding the explosives well, but Captain Shikishima states that never saw the explosives. The commander then reveals to him and squad leader Hans that the explosives are hidden in the secret bunker because of a rumor of insurgency. Afterward, the scout begins loading the explosives onto the trucks. Meanwhile, Eren and Jean fight again. Jean blames Eren for messing up their mission. Eren calls him a spoiled brat once again. This time, the two men brawl without anyone who can stop them. Eren finishes their fight by giving Jean a knee to his face after he caught Eren's kick, but he's immediately taken down by Mikasa. Armin asks what had happened to her, but Mikasa didn't answer. Captain Shikishima then arrives and commends Eren's kick. Asking Eren's name, Captain Shikishima knew that he was from Monzen. He orders Eren to follow him and they talk somewhere private. The two talk about Eren's parents and Mikasa. Eren shares that his parents died when he was still young. When Eren asks about Mikasa, Captain Shikishima tells him that he taught Mikasa how to be a Titan-killing machine. Eren is also eager to learn how to kill Titans. Captain Shikishima asks what is Eren's motivation. Eren hates the Titans because they are the reason why they don't have freedom. However, the captain just laughs it off and tells Eren that the Titans are not their true enemies. Meanwhile, Armin shows Sasha the device he made. He goes on to continue that people used to have different machines before, but right now, it's forbidden. When Sasha drops her potato, that is when they notice that Commander Kubal is in front of them. As they give their respect to their chief in command, Commander Kubal asks what Armin learned in school about what technological advancements led to. Armin answers that it causes more harm than good to humanity and the environment. Satisfied with Armin's answer, Commander Kubal leaves, stomping on Sasha's potato on his way out. On the other part of the building, Suda treats Jean's broken jaw. Sanagi asks why Jean hates Eren. Jean says that he's annoyed at Eren's face as he always looks like he's carrying the world's burden by himself. Sanagi tells Jean that Eren lost his girlfriend, which Jean made fun of last time. When Suda reveals that it is Mikasa that Eren lost, the eyes of the two men widened. Speaking of which, Eren approaches Mikasa while she is playing piano. Eren tells Mikasa that he is glad to see her, but she is still as stoic as a rock. Mikasa remembers the day of the attack 2 years ago. She and the baby were eaten that day. Mikasa lifts her shirt and shows Eren a huge bite mark on the side of her body. Eren is horrified upon seeing the mark on Mikasa's body. Saying that the world is cruel, Mikasa promises to kill all the Titans. Eren is about to get near her when an apple hits his head. Picking up the apple, Captain Shikishima turns out to be there. He then gives Mikasa the apple he is eating. Seeing how close and intimate they are, Eren leaves. Outside, Eren screams his lungs out when he's stopped by Hyana. Reminding them that he might call the Titans again, Eren shuts his mouth. Hyana drags him back into the building. Inside, she asks Eren what happened to him and Mikasa, but Eren says it doesn't matter anymore. Nearby, they see Lil and Fukushi making out. Eren suddenly remembered that Hyana has a little daughter. Hyana reveals that she volunteered to be part of the Survey Corps so she can have child support for her daughter. She then starts undressing and puts Eren's hand on her breast. Eren is startled as Hyana starts to lean in for a kiss. Hyana, who turns out to have a crush on Eren, asks him to be the father of her daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't even hit the first base as a Titan grabs Hyana by her foot. Eren watches as the Titan swallows Hyana whole. As it turns out, the scouts are already surrounded by Titans. They immediately put their ODM gear on while running away. Mikasa and Captain Shikishima quickly engage in battle. On the ground, Sanagi uses an axe to cut the heels of the Titans. The others also try to fight, but the Titans easily kill and eat them off. Commander Kubal, on the other hand, prioritizes his evacuation and the protection of the explosives. Going back to the battlefield, Lil begs Suda to treat her boyfriend, but he's already dead. Armin and Sasha also prepare to fight. Meanwhile, squad leader Han notices that someone is stealing the truck full of explosives. It is someone from the insurgency. Lil quickly starts a fire at the back of the truck and fights off the rebel. Kicking the rebel out of the driver's seat, Lil crashes the truck into a Titan. Unfortunately, it is the last batch of explosives they have. Lil also didn't manage to kill even a single Titan. Eren watches as the Titans eat the other scouts. He then hears Jean behind him. Seeing how the Titans can easily wipe them out, Jean convinces Eren to escape. Remembering Captain Shikishima's words, Eren flies using the ODM gear, not wanting to be a coward like Jean. Captain Shikishima encourages him to fly straight to the Titans. With the captain's guidance, Eren manages to kill one Titan, but to his excitement, he didn't notice that he is flying straight to the mouth of another Titan. It catches Eren's legs and swings him away. Captain Shikishima just leaves her after seeing Eren fail. Going back to Jean, he is now being cornered on the rooftop. Tsunagi sees him and alerts the others of Jean's situation. Luckily, Armin has a plan that will allow them to save him. They distract and get the attention of the biggest Titan. Then, Sasha shoots its eyes with arrows. Finally, Tsunagi cuts off the heel of the Titan. Seeing a window of opportunity, Jean flies toward the Titan and finishes it off. Armin asks where Eren is. When Jean says that he's already dead, Armin freezes, not noticing the Titan nearby. The group watches in horror as the Titan grabs Armin. Mikasa also sees Eren crawling on a rooftop not far away from Armin. Sasha, Tsunagi, and Jean try to help Armin, but the Titan that got him has thick skin. Using his remaining strength, Eren saves Armin. Unfortunately, Eren is the one who got swallowed by the Titan. Inside the Titan's stomach, Eren sees the dead body of Hyana with half of her face already melting. Eren screams in agony, promising to kill all the Titans. Meanwhile, the group joins Armin on the rooftop, but they are now cornered by the Titans. However, they are getting picked one by one to be eaten. Mikasa arrives and Armin gives her what's left of Eren, his arm. Armin blames himself and asks for forgiveness. Having no time to mourn, Mikasa tells the group that she will make an escape route for them. Armin stops her, saying that she's almost out of gas. Dropping Eren's arm, they didn't notice that it starts to evaporate. Mikasa manages to take down 2 more Titans before running out of gas. She then comes face to face with the Titan that eats Eren. Mikasa notices that the Titan is about to throw up like it's in pain, when suddenly, another Titan bursts out of the Titan. It is an attack Titan. An attack Titan is a type of Titan that is built for fighting, hence its more muscular figure and strong jaws. Mikasa and the group watch as the attack Titans start killing the other Titans. Squad leader Hans is fascinated by what she is seeing. Suda utters that it's Eren. As the other Titans get back, the attack Titan attacks the rooftop where the group is. Mikasa calls the attack Titan Eren. It grabs Mikasa but also lets go of her as it is starting to get weak and evaporate. When the attack Titan falls, the group immediately goes near it. Suda orders them to cut the Titan's nape and pull him out. The others don't understand what he's saying, but Mikasa does what he said. As Mikasa cuts out the nape of the Titan, Eren pops out of it, screaming. The others cannot believe that Eren was the Titan. Moreover, he has already grown his leg back. Meanwhile, Captain Shikishima is just waiting from the distance, seeming to know more about the truth of Eren's situation. The movie ends with Eren opening his red, glowing eyes.